Hey everybody out there, welcome back to Stinky Robot Studios. I'm Michael Smell. Today's ready for another Wednesday drawing session. Hope you guys will join me. We got this guy joining me right here. Say hi, Zane.
Hi.
He's gonna join me in the studio today. He's gonna do a little drawing while I work. We're running a little bit late today, kind of got a late start. We barbecued some steaks tonight, kind of threw me off a bit, but we're here, we're live. We're gonna be trying to make this a really quick one tonight, so I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna just jump in, dive in, and do something pretty simple, basic. I think we're gonna leave the robots off the table today and do something a little bit different. Try to draw something we can do pretty quick and have a bit of a speedy Wednesday. So guys, hope you follow along, watch what we're doing. Thanks for showing up. Zane, you wanna go over there and start drawing, and we'll check in with him a little later, see what he came up with. Go for it, bud. Alright, so we're just going to jump straight in today. We're not going to mess around too much. If you did find the channel, you want to show me a little bit of love, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and that bell notification. If you guys are familiar with YouTube, you know what to do. I do encourage everybody to draw along with me, so grab a piece of paper and a pencil, or if you just want to hang out, say hi in the chat, then drop me a line and say hi. Feel free to ask me any questions you want to, or just hang out. Okay, so we're gonna do something real simple today. Kind of feeling like we can knock out a skull pretty quick, so we'll do a skull and see if we can't do something kind of fun and unique to it. I don't want to get too large with it or anything. We're just gonna kind of So we're basically just having a quick practice session. Trying to create something really cool, really quick. I'm gonna map it out our shapes right now. Kind of figuring out what our skull is gonna look like. Not necessarily gonna be hyper realistic. Again, just kind of a quick drawing today. We're also drawing them from memory. I don't have any reference material in front of me, so. Basically, I'm just kind of making it, drawing it to where I think it looks good. Where I think it looks accurate, and that's kind of be good enough. If you're swinging in, you want to say hi, feel free to jump in the chat, let me know you're here. In fact, I think we're not going to go with a realistic skull at all. This is going to be a very stylized, apparently. a bit different than my typical skulls for sure. We'll keep playing with it a little bit. I'm not sold just yet. Let's see if we can manipulate it, make it a little bit better. I know we can. I don't typically like using the erasers on the back of the pencils. They're there for show, but not for go. Just too large on those cheekbones. Definitely too pronounced for a realistic skull. That's all right. We are no reason to be realistic here. We're going to be knocking this out super crazy quick today. The realism is not that important. But we're doing a drawing and practicing our techniques and our skills, so therefore it is a success. Just for showing up. Doing them fancy participation trophies. Giving him some wonkified teeth here. Oh. Is huge. Go. Just gonna keep playing with it till it looks right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I've drawn a lot of skulls, but 99.9% of them I've drawn just completely out of my head, out of my rudimentary knowledge of human anatomy, which is about as non-scientific as you come. So we could call them stylized. Probably the right term. Try it another way. Try it another way. I have an idea and how to execute that said idea. There we go. That's kind of more like what I had in mind. Little surprise, we're actually live streaming to nobody tonight. Only at least somebody on here. I think YouTube forgot to show up. But that's not a big deal, whether I'm live streaming to a million people or no people. We're still drawing. Still getting my work in. Hopefully you guys show up before it's all over. You at least jump in and say hi. It'd be nice to say hi to somebody tonight. We almost didn't go live tonight. I was really fighting the tires. Had a long day, a pretty exhausting day. Almost didn't go live, but decided to show up anyways. Here we go. Just a second, I'm making a mess here. Looking for my compass. See if I can make a little bit straighter circle than what I've got out right now. It a little bit, but I don't get rid of all the lines. I'm gonna thin it down a little bit so I can draw cleaner lines over top of it. Go. Nice, perfect circles to work off of. bit further. There we go. That's interesting. That's a fun little doodle today. Call that a yep. Quick easy skull. Why not? Don't judge me too harshly on the skull. I'm just trying to literally do a real quick little diddly. Here, I know. Yeah, half tempted to look up skull and just make sure my perspective is correct, but we're not going to. I know a few things are off. Again, fairly conceptual, playing with ideas. I'm gonna fix this a little bit though. Definitely got to come out more. Forgive me for not talking too much tonight, just kind of working. Not a lot to say, no one to really talk to. This is a rare 0 turnout live stream. I'm hoping I'm actually live. Hopefully. I know the teeth aren't counting right or anything like that. But again, we're just getting the idea of the skull and the bullseye down, just for a fun little quickie. Okay, there we go. Hey, Jason. Somebody here. Somebody showed up. I have a friend. Oh, so exciting. Kind of a weird live stream tonight, Jason. I've been on for half hour. I think you're my very first person to show up. Yeah. Just you. Oh, it says I have 2 viewers. I'm not sure who my other viewer, and Stacy's jumping on too. There she is. Can always count on you guys. Making my life complete. Oh, change that back now. I'm gonna do this real quick drawing tonight, since there's not a lot of people on here, and I'm dead tired. How was Addie's game? She had another game tonight, didn't she? Z and Stacy says hi. He says hi. The girls are at volleyball practice. Z is hanging out with Daddy, and he wanted, actually, they're walking in the door right now. But yeah, he decided to join me in the studio. Rotating the paper here to get a nice clean circle. Yeah, good job, Addie. perfect lines, and I get a little wonky right there. Back up. Oh, Grandma came out to watch. Very nice. She needs to get out more. And we're gonna have her on Friday, so she's all about kids games right now. She's good to see her getting out of the house and doing things. All our lines. Finally do something that's not a robot and there's nobody here. I don't think people believe me that I don't only draw robots. Alright, 32 minutes. Let's see if I can have this finished up within an hour. Kind of feel like that's my goal today. I also feel like I'm going to be working in primarily pen and ink. I think I'm going to use a whole lot. First I'll do the actual ink. And I'll come over it with pen and ink, cross hatching, pretty simple, and call it good. How's your drawing coming over there, Z? Good? Now, it's a real bright piece, isn't it? Bullseye, yeah. Even Target a new logo. I like playing with the bullseye. I think I've done this many times at this point. On lots of bullseyes. They keep me on target. Okay, so switch out the brushes. We need white. And we go purple, maybe? Yeah, why not? No. I say no. Let's keep it real simple. Real simple. No, Z didn't have no practice for Z tonight. Micah did though. I heard him just walk in the door downstairs a minute ago. Sounds like Micah's back now. She had volleyball practice. That's why Z's here hanging with me. He didn't want to go. He was too cool for school tonight. Or too cool for at least his sister's volleyball practice. Hey, WT. I've drawn a robot skull. I have somewhere I think I did, actually it's on the YouTube channel. I did a robot skull with the bird sitting on it in charcoal. I think I've got it. I think it's still there. I may have deleted the video, I'm not sure. I know at one point I did one. I know this week's going to be a little wonky with going live. I'm going to try to do it. Thursday and Friday are going to be tricky. The days are pretty booked out. And I've got other projects I must be working on. So I'm trying to decide whether I go live and avoid the other projects, or I spend time working on the other projects in the time period I have. So if for some reason I do not go live on Thursday and Friday, you'll know why. But one of the reasons also is I'm also editing a video for YouTube. I'm trying to get that done. So I'm trying to find time to fit that in. As well, I have this meetup tomorrow at the tattoo shop, and I'd like to get, something to show finished up. This is kind of a deadline. But that's kind of a priority that I need to get working on as well. So we will have to see if and how we go live on Thursday and Friday, but I'm going to try to figure it out. And of course, Friday I've got first baseball games, and I've got some people coming into town. So that's when I'm not sure when they're coming exactly. That's going to have a big part of how I schedule Friday. So Friday I may not go live just because I have company coming in. So you'll have to stay tuned. I'll let you guys know. At least via Facebook. Try to drop on Facebook if you guys follow me there. It's just kind of a wait and see kind of situation. But if for whatever reason I can't, I'll be back next week. So I'll be back. I will be back. Your painting is doing great. I'll have that thing done by at least the time Addie graduates high school. See? It all works out. Except for poor Jason. Where are we at? 50 minutes. On fast forward, I want to get this done pretty quick tonight. This is not going to be a 3-hour live stream if I can help it. But famous last words, right? It's kind of, I say it's not going to be a 3-hour live stream, and then those words, if it needs it, you just keep working on it, pop through, and next thing I know, I'm rocking 5 hours. We're gonna make great attempts to keep this one short. Attempts will be made. Yeah, it's one of my favorite effects. I've done this several times on several different draw paintings. I just keep coming back to it. One of my reoccurring themes with the target that kind of lays over top of whatever subject matter I've got. If you're watching this video after the stream and you've not subscribed to this channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to be drawing artwork like this all the time here on the channel, and I hope you come in and join me. Catch along, draw along, or just watch along as we create something cool. We go live several days a week. Hope you'll consider joining us. And if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, smash that button. Show me a little bit of love for all my hard work over here. As we chase the YouTube algorithm and try to get more followers to join us here on the channel. No, but I considered the Lamborghini. I needed something to come up with tonight, but I just didn't want to do another robot. So I had enough robots for a while on the stream. I needed to mix it up. No Lamborghini. I'm trying to think how to even do that. The only thing I keep going back to is I have to figure out how to incorporate the bull somehow. Or the logo for sure. Oh, that white. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Now, the initial plan was to do everything else in pen and ink. I think I'm going to continue that idea. Oh. A little bit more red though. Alright. Good on that. Hey guys, let's just rock out the pen and inks. I'm gonna stay pretty scratchy with it. Start out with a brush here. Right. Right, I don't have a very good number 5, do I? Got a 5 here somewhere. Half dried out. It isn't always a bad thing when you're doing this. Back to the brush real quick. And we're just doing random cross hatching. We're doing time sensitive type cross hatching. So in other words, we're not gonna get super anal detail. We could easily get crazy wrapped up. Remember, we're trying to do quick drawings. We're turning this into a cross hatching project, or it could last us pretty much the entire day and really dig into the detail bit. You can watch, I'm just kind of roughly, I'm scratching this detail in pretty darn quick. Not gonna waste a whole lot of time with perfection. Some areas will be a little more detail oriented than others, but depending on where we're at, where we're working on, and why we're doing it. Now we're kind of working on with just nice light scratches. Yeah, you will. I'm gonna try to get this all finished up by his bedtime. When he's done, he'll come over here and we'll definitely check out what he's done. We'll definitely check out what he's done. How is your drawing going there, buddy? Oh, you're done? Oh, you've done 2 drawings. Nice, we'll keep them going. Just kick them out, bud. You're welcome to as many as you want. Two is going to be your number. Yeah, I think there's number 5 that's we're too dried out to do line work with, but man, why don't throw away these ones that are half dry? Because half dry, sometimes when you go into this cross hatching and you want a little bit more randomness in your line work, these ones that are kind of half dried up are pretty darn nice. I don't want to do a lot with the blackout sections too much in these pens because I don't want to. That is a good way to dry them out and fill in a large body or large areas with it. So we're gonna give me a second. I'll switch over to a larger pen when it's time to really dig in to the spots. Again, not a realistic skull by any standards, but a fun one. That was the whole create something fun that I could knock out within an hour and a half or so. Should be about where we're gonna fall if right around an hour and a half if everything works out right. I'm just gonna keep working this cross hatching and fill in these eyes and the nose, and yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a piece of art, or at least a daily drawing. So we're being a lot quicker today than we have been lately, but just for that reason, it's one of those days where I woke up exhausted. Spent the whole day trying to get out of my own head and get my own funk. After I grilled dinner and sent the girls off to volleyball practice, I got trying to go to live stream. My brain just went flatlined. I just completely flatlined. I was started to question myself, like, my goodness, am I even going to be able to go live tonight? And I put on some coffee. I was a little late this stream, took a shower, put on some coffee, and said, okay, I can do this. Wake up. Here we are. Now I'm pretty happy I did. Decided we're not going to do a robot. We're going to do something I can do quickly. Jump in, jump out. And actually pretty stoked that I did it. Pretty darn stoked that I did that. Sure. I'm gonna come over here and take a look, and let's bring your drawings. I got Z is ready for his reveal. Are you ready, bud? Alright. That's what I'm working on. Like it? Alright. Let me see what you got, bud. This is the first one. Check it out, guys. That's Zane's first one. Out of order.
I forgot to put.
Oh, it says sheriff. I can see it in pencil. Yeah, it says sheriff in pencil right there. Cool. 2022 Zane. I like it. Your cowboy sheriff. Where's this one? Right, this one?
Yeah.
And there's our second one.
I was testing out.
So you were doing a color testing. You were testing out your color marker on your marker, and you just did something goofy because you were testing colors. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Awesome, bud. All right, so we got testing color theory here, just messing with these colors, see what you can do with these markers, and we got a cowboy sheriff. Boom, that's awesome. Good job, bud. There you go. Fantastic. You going downstairs? You gonna do another one? What time is it? It's probably about time to get ready for. Yeah, it's time to say goodnight. Say goodbye to the people. You need to go get ready for bed. Alright, good job. He's off to bed. But he did an awesome job. Yeah, just clean up your area over there before you leave, alright? Thank you, bud. This the right one? Number 5. Okay. I thought I'd make sure I grabbed the right pen, because that would have really sucked if I grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, everybody says you did an awesome here job. Looks great, Zane, Goober. Good job. He's got his moments. He makes his daddy awfully proud. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I've made some pretty cool kids. Nah, I'll toot that horn all day long. I've made some awesome kids. I will toot that horn proudly. I don't care what anyone says. That makes me super happy when they come up here and want to spend time with me in studio. I remember how special it was spending time with my grandfather in his studio. Cherish those moments, and I'm so glad that I get a chance to do the same thing with my own kids. And it pretty much set me on the path that I'm in today, chasing the art dream just like he did. When I come up here and spend time with my studio, I feel like it's the next generation, you know? I hope, as of right now, what he wants to do, Mr. Zane over there, he wants to, his big goal and dream is he wants to grow up and be an engineer and design robots. He wants to design and build robots. That's awesome, bud. And you gotta learn how to draw. He's like, you don't have to be good at drawing robots if you're going to be able to, you know, if you want to design them and you want to be an engineer. That's great. He's obsessed with anything robot, BattleBots, robots, anything robots. I have no idea where he got it from at all. No clue why my son would be just full on obsessed with anything robotics. I mean, we collect vintage robots, we build Gundams, and we watch all the seasons of BattleBots. As a family, I'll sit down as a family and watch BattleBots. I can't even tell you how many times we sat down and watched Pacific Rim and one of the other ones he's got. He wants to watch them over and over. Right. I think I'm pretty close to being done with phase 1. Cross hatching. We're gonna have a couple different phases. I'm gonna go in here and darken a little up some area with a darker line weight, and then I'll go with a solid black for the final detail at the very end on the eyes. Then we're keeping the cross-hatching basically down to just basic shape. Using it to flesh out some three-dimensional aspects of the skull, but we're not going too overboard on it. I think this is one of those situations where less is more, and I don't want to go too crazy with it. Just trying to give it just enough love here. So there's line work that it has dimension and has character and has depth. Reach those, then we're good to go. It's a little funky inside that nose, but that's right. All right, we're going to switch to the number 8. Just so we have a thicker line weight. This will darken areas up that we want to darken. Adding a little bit of line work. Gotta be careful here at the number 8 because it darkens things up really quickly. Almost like trying to cross hatch with a Sharpie. Which is not the look we're going for, by the way. Not particularly. So that darkened it really quick. Camera, you almost lose that red. We may not bring that red back out. Probably not. Okay, like it. Minute 20, we're gonna darken those eyes in, sign it. We're gonna call that one done. A real quick, simple, quick and simple one today. Let's see, to darken those eyes. Boom. Make sure this has got a good point to it. Yep, good clean line. We're not going to go all the way to the edge. We are going to come and we're going to cross hatch our way out the edges. Fill out the center part. blend our way out. That skull's a little wonky, but you know, maybe it's been buried in the desert for 10,000 years. Maybe that's why it's a little wonky. That's what I'm gonna go with. Buried in the desert for 10,000 years. That explains our wonky skull. Alright. Yes. Alright, we have a skull, guys. If you like this skull and you want to purchase this skull, you can always jump over to StinkyRobotArt.com. Under original art sections, look up live stream number 38. Of course, I sell those as blind boxes, but however you want to purchase this one particular one, all you gotta do is contact me right there on the website. Just hit the contact button, say, my name is so-and-so, I'd like to buy this one if available. I will let you know quickly whether it's available or not, and then once I have done that, just purchase a blind box and I'll make sure to send you the one you've requested. Pretty simple, but I do sell them as blind boxes as I do produce them several a week. It prevents me from having to constantly update the website. But again, if you're not into blind boxes, just request that I send you a particular one. And as long as I have not previously sold that one, I'll put your name on it, we'll send it out. Let's see here. As always, guys, if you like what I did today, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button. Smash it, bash it. Let me know you appreciate it. I will greatly appreciate the love you sent my way, as well as hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. We try to go live as often as we can during the week. There are going to be some times where, since I am a working artist, I have projects, I have commissions, I have things that are kind of getting backed up right now, so we're going to start reevaluating how often I'm going live, but we're going to be going live as often as possible. So hit that bell notification so you know when I am about to go live. I'm half tempted to sign it on this side. I don't really like doing that though. So we're not going, we're not going to. Go. No one bites the dust. 10,000-year-old wonky skull done in 1 hour and 27 minutes on a day when I was struggling to even go live in the first place. But I made it. I was a little late to the show, but we got on here. We went live. I did a quick one that turned out pretty dang sweet. Let's get this off here and let's put a frame on it, or mat, I mean. See what that looks like matted up. Give you an idea what it's going to look like once you put it on a frame. Stick it on your wall, if it's one you'd like to purchase. Our live streams last anywhere between an hour to 3 hours, just depending on what we're drawing, how the day is going. Today was an hour and a half. Sometimes they happen quick, but it helps I didn't go too deep into the color on this piece. This one is a pretty basic pen and ink drawing, primarily, with a splash of color. Now I still have a little bit of graphite ghosting right there, so let me find my eraser. Where did my eraser go? Stacy, did you take my eraser? There it is. It's like, I know I haven't gone anywhere. It could not have disappeared. Just because that my wrist or my hand going through when I'm doing the drawing, sometimes that wrist picks up a little extra graphite and smears it around. Now I should be working with, you know, a clean piece of paper right there, but I don't always. Sometimes I just jump in and start working. So here we go. Let's grab a mat. Slap it on there. I think that looks pretty good. So slap it in a mat, pop that in a frame, you got yourself a new piece of art. Wham bam, that looks fantastic. Switch out my views here. Guys, you're always awesome for showing up. Thanks for being here. At the beginning of the live stream, didn't look like anyone was going to come in, but hey, a lot of people came in. It was awesome. I appreciate it. May not have been my busiest live stream, but it was still one of my live streams. We went live, we pushed through, we persevered, we did a quick one, and I tell you what, I couldn't be happier with it. We're trying to knock something out in an hour and a half just because I was feeling really tired and worn out today. Feel like I showed up. Didn't think I was going to, but it just shows when life's got you down, you feel in the dumps. Push through, persevere. Talking to myself mainly just to prove to myself that I can do it. I can, even when I got those days where I just desperately want to say I'm skipping the live stream. Nope. Push through and get it done, guys. Like, subscribe, share this, send it out there. Next time I hope you'll show up with a pencil and a piece of paper and you want to join me and draw with me. I always encourage you to see what you can create. Guys, thanks a lot for showing up. We'll see you later.